Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the veil of death? It's a chilling question that piques our curiosity, stirs our fears, and sets us on a journey into the unknown. In this realm of shadows, where the ordinary meets the extraordinary, three true tales of the paranormal await. They will make your heart race and your skin crawl, leaving you questioning the very fabric of reality. Join us as we traverse the shadowy realm of the paranormal, where the line between reality and nightmare blurs. In the late hours of a summer night, a group of teenagers dared to venture onto an old, forsaken bridge. Beneath the velvet shroud of darkness, their laughter echoed across the silent woods, their youthful bravado attempting to mask the prickling sense of unease that clung to them like a second skin. This was the old bridge, a relic of a forgotten era, now known only in hushed whispers and wary glances, its weathered stones bearing the weight of countless untold stories. The old bridge was not just a physical structure, but a daunting threshold between the known and the unknown, the mundane and the inexplicable. As the teenagers stepped onto the creaking wooden planks, they stepped into a narrative much older and darker than their own existence. The first sign of the uncanny was a sudden drop in temperature, a chill that seeped into their bones, turning their laughter into nervous chatter. Then the air around them grew dense, as if charged with an unseen energy. Their torchlights flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced upon the gnarled surface of the bridge. An unsettling silence fell upon them, a silence so profound that it seemed to swallow the noise of the world around them. And then they saw her, a spectral figure, cloaked in an ethereal glow, standing at the far end of the bridge. She was an apparition, her form wavering like a candle flame in the wind, her eyes hollows of unending sorrow. She bore an uncanny resemblance to a local legend, a young woman who had vanished, without a trace many years ago, never to be seen again. As the apparition moved towards them, the reality of their situation crashed down upon the teenagers. Panic set in. Their bravado evaporated, replaced by a primal fear that urged them to flee. They turned to run, but the air was thick, the darkness tangible. It was as if the world had turned against them, the very elements conspiring to keep them on the bridge. They managed to escape, their breaths ragged, their hearts pounding. They left the old bridge behind, but the haunting image of the apparition remained etched in their minds, a chilling reminder of the night they had dared to tread onto forbidden grounds. In the aftermath, the teenagers tried to make sense of their terrifying encounter. They questioned their sanity, their memory, their perception. Yet, the shared dread, the chilling sensation, and the spectral figure's uncanny resemblance to the local legend were too real to be dismissed as mere hallucinations. The old bridge stands still, an eerie monument to a chilling encounter that defies explanation. It is a silent testament to the unknown, a bridge not just over a river but perhaps into another realm, a haunting reminder that there are mysteries in this world that are beyond our understanding. Why do these stories unsettle us so? Is it the thought of the unknown, or perhaps the fear of becoming part of the story ourselves? The allure of horror lies in its ability to make us question what we think we know. It's the thrill of the unknown, the shiver down your spine as you wonder about the chilling possibility of personal encounters with the paranormal. It's the fear factor that keeps us coming back, seeking the adrenaline rush of the eerie and inexplicable. But the real horror begins when the whispers start, as our next story illustrates. Imagine moving into a charming old house, only to discover hidden rooms and hear whispering voices recounting tragic stories. In the heart of a quaint, sleepy town, a family stumbled upon a house that seemed to be the embodiment of their dreams. A charming old house, with an aura of mystery that was too enticing to resist. But as they settled in, the house began to reveal its secrets. The first telltale signs were the hidden rooms. Tucked away behind false walls and concealed doors, these rooms seemed untouched by time, their purpose unknown. But the real horror began when the whispering started, soft, almost inaudible at first, like the rustling of autumn leaves. But as days turned into nights, these whispers grew louder, more insistent. The voices seemed to emanate from the heart of the house itself, recounting tales of sorrow and loss. The chilling whispers spoke of tragic events that once unfolded within the house's walls. A tale of a forbidden love, a tale of betrayal, and a tale of a life ended too soon. The family could not ignore the voices, their stories too haunting to forget. Alongside these whispering voices, other strange phenomena began to occur. Items would move on their own, appearing in places where they hadn't been left. An inexplicable cold would permeate certain rooms, sending shivers down the spine of anyone who dared to enter. The family's initial fascination quickly turned into fear. They tried to ignore the voices, the whispers of the past that seemed to be trapped within those walls. But the stories were too compelling, too tragic to ignore. They found themselves drawn to the voices, to the secrets they were revealing. As they delved deeper into the house's history, they discovered that the whispers were not just figments of their imagination. Each story, each tragic tale was rooted in the house's past. The forbidden love was between the house's original owners, torn apart by societal norms. The betrayal was a tale of a trusted friend who turned against the family for his own gain. The life ended too soon was of a young girl, the daughter of the house, who met a tragic end. Each whisper was a piece of the puzzle, a fragment of the house's tragic past. The family realized they were living amidst memories, trapped in time, echoing through the halls of their new home. But as they accepted the house's past, the whispers began to quieten. The secrets had been revealed, the stories had been heard. The house seemed to breathe a sigh of relief, its past finally acknowledged, its memories finally shared. The whispers have quieted, but the secrets of the house remain, forever echoing in the silence. The unseen can be more terrifying than what meets the eye. What if the invisible forces around us turned hostile? It's the uncertainty, the dread of the unknowable that sends a chill down our spine. The anticipation of what may lurk in the shadows, just beyond our perception. It's the silence that screams of hidden dangers, the unseen threats that weave a tale of horror. These unseen perils are the ones that truly terrify us, holding us captive in their spectral grip. Are you ready for the final plunge into the abyss of the unknown? Abandoned and forgotten, an old hospital on the hill is the last place you'd want to find yourself in the dead of night. Yet that's precisely where our brave or perhaps foolhardy paranormal investigators found themselves. As they ventured into the eerie, dilapidated structure, they couldn't shake off the feeling of being watched, of unseen eyes following their every move. The hospital, once a buzzing hive of life, now stood silent and empty. But if walls could talk, they would tell tales of suffering and despair, of lives lost and saved. Yet it was not the echoes of the past that our investigators were interested in, rather the unexplained phenomena that had given the hospital its haunted reputation. As they journeyed deeper into the hospital, the air grew colder, the silence more profound. Suddenly, a door creaked open on its own accord. Startled, they watched as a wheelchair rolled out of the room, propelled by an unseen force. A chill ran down their spines as they realized they were not alone. Undeterred by the spectral activity, they pressed on. As they roamed the abandoned corridors, they heard the faint sound of a child's laughter echoing in the distance, a sound that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere. The laughter soon turned into a cry, a heart-wrenching sob that sent shivers down their spines. The most terrifying encounter, however, was yet to come. As they approached the old operating theater, they saw a shadowy figure hunched over a phantom operating table. The figure, seemingly oblivious to their presence, continued its ghostly surgery. Suddenly, it turned, its hollow eyes staring directly at them. Our investigators fled, the chilling gaze of the spectral surgeon etched into their minds. Shaken and terrified, they retreated from the hospital, vowing never to return. Yet the chilling aftermath of their visit lingered. They could not shake off the feeling of being watched, of the child's cries echoing in their ears, of the spectral surgeon's hollow gaze. The hospital had left its mark on them, and they could not forget. In the days that followed, they found themselves looking over their shoulders, jumping at shadows. They couldn't help but wonder if they had disturbed something within the hospital, something that was not at peace. They began to question their courage, their sanity, and their very understanding of the world. The hospital on the hill stands as a chilling reminder of our past, and a testament to the unexplained phenomena that continue to bewilder us. It is a place where the echoes of the past mingle with the mysteries of the present, a place where fear and curiosity intersect. As the echoes of the past continue to haunt the hospital on the hill, we are left to wonder what truly lurks in the corners of our world. As we step back into the light, leaving the darkness behind, the echoes of these stories remain. We've journeyed through the chilling tale of the old haunted bridge, where ghostly apparitions gave a group of teenagers a night they'll never forget. We've explored the Whispering House, a place where hidden rooms and tragic secrets were revealed through eerie, disembodied voices. And we've dared to venture into the hospital on the hill, an abandoned site where paranormal investigators experienced unexplained phenomena and a terrifying encounter. Each of these stories, inspired by true events, serve as chilling reminders of the unexplained mysteries that lurk in the corners of our world. If you've ever experienced something you can't quite explain, something that sent a shiver down your spine, know that you're not alone. Remember, the next time you feel a chill run down your spine, it might just be a whisper from the unknown.